Gonzalo Higuain has stated that he and his fellow players have been leading unnatural lives for Higuain. This includes feeling unable to react to criticism and even facing abuse. Additionally, some other prominent players, both active and retired, have developed a true disdain for the sport they once loved. So who are the players that take Higuain's statement to the next level? Victor Valdés. The legendary figure of Barcelona and Spain secured 6 titles, including 3 Champions League trophies and a World Cup. However, Valdés asserts that he was compelled to pursue a career in football, as he had aspirations of entering the film industry instead. The former Barcelona star, who also had a stint at Manchester United, expressed his frustrations. They persuaded me that I was a talented goalkeeper, leaving me with no option but to follow that route. The hardships I endured have not been outweighed by the successes I experienced. In an alternate life, I would choose to work in cinema or explore other avenues, rather than football. Dani Alves. Renowned as one of the greatest right-backs in football history, the Brazilian has consistently sought to separate himself from the sport. He expressed, "I dislike the environment that accompanies football. I exist within this realm, yet I do not feel a part of it. When I step away from football, I plan to pack a backpack and explore the globe. While it may be unavoidable to encounter football, I will not immerse myself in it." Sylvain Distin. Another defender who focuses solely on his own performance rather than the broader world of football. Distin stated, "I don't watch football on television, I'm not familiar with every player or stadium, and I struggle to recall the scores of matches I played just 2 weeks ago. My passion lies in playing the game and training diligently. I also have a strong desire to compete." Benoit Ikoto. The former Tottenham player candidly acknowledged that his primary motivation for participating in football was financial gain, and he criticized those players who display affection for their club by kissing the badge. Ikoto remarked, "Why did I come here? For employment. A career in this field lasts only 10 to 15 years. It is merely a job. Football does not ignite my passion. I have never subscribed to the hypocrisy prevalent in football. It is simply a profession, a means to achieve other goals. There are far more significant aspects of life than merely playing with a ball, while I do play for monetary compensation." Isn't that the case for everyone who rises each morning to work? It frustrates me when footballers claim they play for the club's honor. They should be held responsible for their words when they kiss the badge and then leave for a more lucrative opportunity just 6 months later. David Batty. Competing for one's nation is widely regarded as the pinnacle of achievement for any athlete. However, for Batty, it was rather unexciting. The former England international stated, "I have always preferred the comforts of home, so after playing, my primary desire was to return home." This sentiment remained constant. Following the World Cup, once we entered the locker room after the penalty shootout, my thoughts were already on returning home to my children. Football was secondary. I was able to separate myself from the game. I would give my utmost effort, and then I was done with football. The national sport lacks excitement for me. Since retiring, I have not attended any matches. I find it difficult to comprehend why anyone would pay to watch a game, let alone travel across the globe to do so. Entertainment is what one seeks. David Bentley. The individual often referred to as the next David Beckham has confessed that he soon grew weary of football, a realization that struck him during a walk with his dog. Bentley stated, "I recall walking my dog and thinking, this is not for me. I felt a sense of disappointment in myself, questioning why I couldn't enjoy it as I should. Ultimately, I became fatigued by the surrounding nonsense, with people expecting me to present myself as someone I am not." Gareth Bale. Bale has never been one to avoid criticism from the supporters at Real Madrid, and his well-known enthusiasm for golf is evident to everyone. While the former Tottenham player takes pleasure in representing his national team, Wales, he has never fully embraced club football. In 2018, the prolific winner Bale remarked, "I don't really watch much football, I'd rather watch the golf, to be honest." Carlos Tevez. Although he has played internationally, Tevez confesses that he dislikes watching football and would even switch off Clásico match. Tevez stated, "I do not enjoy football. If there is a match between Barcelona and Real Madrid and a golf tournament is airing on another channel, I would prefer to watch golf." Andy Carroll. After transferring to Liverpool from Newcastle in 2011 for a then record fee of £35 million, Carroll confessed that he had to search for information about his new teammates online. His lack of interest in football, outside of his professional commitments, left him unfamiliar with their identities. Carroll shared, "As I was leaving Newcastle for Liverpool, I found myself in a helicopter heading down and had to use Google to learn about the players. Checking my phone. I was signing my contract without knowing who my teammates were. I'm not particularly fond of watching football. My parents enjoy a game on one screen, listen to radio commentary, and keep a laptop open for score updates. When I walk into the house, oh dear, I need to disconnect. I don't have it on at home unless I have friends visiting." Michael Owen. One of the most promising talents in England's football history, Owen has expressed that he eagerly anticipated his retirement due to his growing disdain for the sport. The striker found himself deliberately evading the ball as his confidence in scoring diminished. Owen remarked, "For 6 or 7 years, I developed a hatred for football. I was looking forward to retiring because the player on the pitch was not the true me. I avoided positions where I might have to shoot, intentionally positioning myself away from the ball.